Secretary of War Pete Hegseth has given a blunt War Department address where he ravaged woke politics and DEI.
No more identity months, DEI offices, dudes in dresses. No more climate change worship. No more division, distraction, or gender delusions. No more debris. As I've said before, and will say again, we are done with that shit.
He also went on to demand a return to physical health and strength in the military, announcing a PT test.
With physical fitness and appearance. If the Secretary of War can do regular, hard PT, so can every member of our joint force. Frankly, it's tiring to look out at combat formations, or really any formation, and see fat troops. Likewise, it's completely unacceptable to see fat generals and admirals in the halls of the Pentagon and leading commands around the country and the world. It's a bad look. It is bad, and it's not who we are. So whether you're an airborne ranger or a chairborne ranger, a brand new private or a 4-star general, you need to meet the height and weight standards and pass your PT test. And as the chairman said, yes, there is no PT test. But today, at my direction, every member of the joint force at every rank is required to take a PT test twice a year, as well as meet height and weight requirements twice a year.
Online commentators were in awe of the return of strength to the US military, with commentator Benny Johnson saying, "An absolute truth nuke from Secretary of War Pete Hegseth aimed at fat, woke military leaders." He went on to add, "Woke is a religion for those who reject God. Leaders like Pete Hegseth are tearing it down. It installed weak leaders in our military and turned service into social experiments. Discipline collapsed, recruitment fell, soldiers were asked to worship ideas instead of defending the nation. Pete Hegseth is putting an end to that. He's removing the compromised leaders, restoring standards, and refocusing the military on strength, honor, and mission." But not everyone was impressed with Hegseth's speech. The View's Sonny Hostin said the optics were terrible.
I'm actually really befuddled by why he did that. The optics were terrible, meaning all of our top military brass are all in one place, and we spent $6 million to get them there. That didn't make a lot of sense to me. It also didn't make a lot of sense to me that he was saying that he was going to toughen physical standards and review the anti-hazing policy by sort of implementing a hazing policy. And then also he said he was going to return to the highest male standard for combat positions because the troops were fat. Like, yeah. I don't understand how that was supposed to be an uplifting message for our military.
Maybe he's referring to Colonel Sanders.
Yeah.
This commentator clapped back saying, "These low life, low energy, low aptitude, low potential past their identity people want us weak and stupid like them." The new hardline approach is supported by the military, with US Marine, CEO of VetCom US and founder of Border Vets, Kate Monroe, celebrating the return of a strong military.
You have a big smile on your face. You probably felt like I did as a veteran when you heard our Secretary of War. I love that new title that the president gave that department instead of the Department of Defense. Let's be the Department of War. What'd you make of all that? Because as you can tell, I love the heck out of it.
Oh, I absolutely love it. When I was in the Marine Corps, even to graduate as a Marine from boot camp, you had to go through the crucible. 50 miles of marching. I actually broke 2 ribs and my right ankle still finished. Carrying an 80-pound pack, doing 34 different exercises, eating only 2 meals. That was just to get out of boot camp.
Yeah.
Like we did more to get out of boot camp than a lot of these people are doing the entire time they're in the service. I absolutely love them cleaning house.